Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you, your lovers, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors, complete strangers, or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get into this reading, okay? The first message you have here is somebody turned their back on you. Your mama's side of the family. You can do bad by yourself, so why stay in the company of haters? Okay, let's get a few more. Wickedness in high places. Spirit, what else is going on? A car and a car, house, and or inheritance money was stolen from you by those closest to you. Okay. I also see satanic sellouts trying to jump out. Okay, so these individuals are obviously sellouts in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. But we have here, a table will be prepared before you in the presence of your enemies. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have inside job here, setup, plots, plans, schemes, several people in on the setup, okay? The bottom of this deck, we have satanic sellouts, okay? These individuals could be under contract, have taken sacred oaths, could be in secret societies, could be part of the occult. They could even, somebody could have even been sacrificed, or they're trying to sacrifice someone. In the bottom of this deck, we have double agent here, okay? So if somebody is like not actually an agent, like, you know, working for, you know, the government or something like that, then a double agent is just like someone who plays both sides or multiple sides. You understand what I'm saying? So with some of the other information that we have here, this would be equivalent to like, like, say, for instance, you have a family member. Now, this is supposed to be your family member. Your family member is supposed to love you. They play pretend in your face like they care about you. They love you and this, that, and the other, or whatever. But they're secretly working against you behind your back with somebody else, okay? That would be like a double agent, okay? Or, you know, a double agent is just someone who, on the surface, act like they're for a specific team, a specific side, okay? But they are playing both sides, so they're teamed up with another side or other persons and different things behind who, you know, someone else, okay, behind the back of someone else, okay? So yeah, somebody turned their back on you, okay? This person that turned their back on you, they could be somebody in your family on your mother's side, okay? Because something is definitely going on here with your mother's side of the family. They could be the ones who were responsible for possibly taking something from you, stealing something from you, blocking you from something, okay? But Spirit is saying that you can do bad by yourself, so don't stay in the company of haters, okay? Whether they're supposed to be family or not, okay? Some of our worst enemies are the people closest to us, and that's disguised as family, okay? So with the wickedness in high places here, this talks about the beast system 666, okay? Whoever this person or persons who turned their back on you, Spirit, first of all, is seeing them as very wicked, okay? This could also say that they're tangled and tied and twisted amongst a group of individuals higher up in power or authority who who make up the wicked individuals in high places. This could tie into the satanic powers that be. This could tie into the shadow government or what have you, okay? Yeah. There's something pertaining to wills, inheritances, trusts, bonds, estates, business, properties, okay? That definitely is a factor here, okay? So we're going to look into this. We're going to clarify. We're going to see what else is going on. And see, can't we rectify this situation in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, guys, okay? I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well here. Let's get, let's get a message here, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, let's get, some other messages to figure out what's going on here, okay? Whomever you are, Spirit wants you to know that you're the most powerful piece in the game, okay? Spirit wants you to know that you're beautiful, you're handsome just the way you are, okay? If somebody has been, you know, worried or overthinking about maybe your appearance or what you have or a lack thereof, Spirit wants you to know that you're the most powerful piece in the game here, okay? But we also have, there's other things that I'm seeing here, okay? I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here, okay? As well as at the bottom of the deck, we have here the Magician here. So there's several things that's going on amongst everything that you're dealing with. One of which is the fact that you got a bunch of liars around you, okay? Individuals who sneaking and creeping around, they're thieves, okay? They've cheated you in some type of way. They've been disloyal to you and betrayed you in some type of way. They're trying to get away with deceiving you, okay? We're talking about very two-faced individuals, okay? Manipulator spirit is saying, okay? These persons have they're trying to sneak away or get away with stealing or taking several different things from you, okay? Because if you look very closely, you see how this person here, you know, is looking back over their shoulder trying to see, does anybody see them sneaking away with this, getting away with, you know, with this here, okay? So this could be persons within your supposed family, okay? Who has stolen something from you, which we know that something like that is going on because Spirit told you a house, a car, inheritance, money, okay? Something has been stolen from you by those closest to you, and this sits right up under your mama's side of the family, okay? Spirit, give us further clarification. Oh, also with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, I feel like somebody could be doing spell work on you. Somebody tried to blind you or keep you stuck with spell work, okay? While they steal things from you, while they keep you stuck in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit, are there any messages from legendary ladies about the situation? Okay, so we have shadow here, okay? So with the shadow, this is calling here, okay? There's a lot of things that's going on in the shadows, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back here, okay? Persons are lying to you. They're stealing from you. You're having to use your inner strength right now, okay? This is Ani. You're having to use your inner strength right now with what you're dealing with, okay? What you're going through. Because I see several people as if they're working against you. And it seems like the majority of these individuals are people who are supposed to be the closest to you, people who are supposedly your family. That's obviously really not. They don't love you. They don't care about you, okay? These people aren't your family, okay? Real family don't do their family, their own flesh and blood like this. So let's see what else is going on. Spirit, clarify somebody turned their back on you. Clarify somebody turned their back on you, Spirit. This could have been anyone that turned their back on you. This could have been a family member, a lover, friend. Okay, so we have fire sign here. Somebody that turns their back on you is a fire sign. This person could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, okay? This person can come off like they are very charming and charismatic and passionate and attentive and intelligent and you know, all of that crap, okay? But I feel like somebody is very snappy or shady, okay? They can come off as mean, aggressive, obsessive, okay? This person may even try to play pretend like they're very inspirational or motivated or innovative in some type of way. This person can be a narcissist, hot-tempered, okay? As well as they could act like they're very determined here, okay? But it seems as if there's a fire sign that turned their back on you. So we clarify your mama side of the family. Okay? So we have family issues here, okay? So I feel like you've had a lot of family issues with, or in your family. For some of you, this could be particularly on your mother's side of the family. You've dealt with a lot of trauma, a lot of drama, lies, deceptions, no love, a lack of support by your mother's side of the family. Spirit, clarify, you can do bad by yourself. Yeah, 2 cards fell out. Trouble in the mind as well as targeted individual here, okay? So I feel like this says trouble in mind here, okay? Which, this could talk about disappointment, sadness, layoffs, depressions, breakups, anxiety, stress, loss, okay? You could be dealing with a multitude of different things, life changes, obviously issues with your family, home, work, money, fake phony ass friends, okay? Children, you know, your kids or anything like that, okay? Love or relationships or lack thereof, okay? But I feel like the reason why whatever is troubling you, okay, I feel like this is purposeful. I feel like this is being done by the individuals that's trying to get over on you, that's working against you, okay, that's causing you this disappointment, that wants to cause you depression and stress. They want you to be depressed and stressed, okay? I feel like the person that's working against you, they don't give a damn about your feelings. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They're selfish. They're greedy. All they care about is their damn selves, okay? They're targeting you as well. You could be a targeted individual, okay? You could be dealing with surveillance, illegal surveillance, invasions, harassment, stalking, discrimination, isolation, hacking, tracking, hate, violations, okay? You could be being remotely monitored, okay? You could be dealing with voice-to-skull technology, or V2, what is also called V2K. Illegal technology could be being used to strip you of your human rights, civil rights, constitutional rights, okay? Your human rights, your privacy, okay? The government, I feel as well, could be in on this and working against you as well, right along with your sold out satanic ass family, okay? Who are cowards. And in the pockets of the wickedness in high places here, which is also the reason why you have this energy here as well. Don't worry, because these persons, they you know, they may think they're getting one over on you right now, okay? But their day is coming. You best believe. You best believe. All of this is going to reverse and come back upon them a thousandfold, a millionfold over, okay? So they're not being slick with it. You may be the one that's juggling or struggling or without or in lack right now. Okay. But in the end, they're going to want to be the ones that's looking very stupid. Okay. Because they're going to pay for this. They're going to pay for this. Okay. And what they have done to you here. Okay. But somebody is being, as targeted. Okay, somebody is also using spell work on you. I feel like there's a combination of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo that's being done on you with a combination of like psychological operations, mind control tactics. You're being targeted in multiple different ways here. They do this to multiple persons to sabotage and ruin their lives, to destroy their lives every day. It's being done on purpose and right in the face of others. And people are too stupid to see what's going on. It's happening every single day, okay? But Spirit is saying that you can do bad by yourself. So stop, why stay in the company of haters, okay? You know you're going through this. You know you're dealing with this, okay? You the one who needs to see clearly and because reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of these people, they will play their roles to the T. These people could hate your guts, not love you or care about you at all. But these persons will be so deep undercover that they'll still be smiling up in your face like they're your friends, like they're cool with you, like they're your family, like they love you, like they got your back, and they really don't. And if you don't have eyes to see, all of those people they all connect like dots. From your lovers to your family to your so-called friends. They all connect like dots. Okay? Especially when you're a targeted individual. Okay? They all connect like dots. They're all in on the setup. They all know that they're working against you, that they're gaslighting you, that they're targeting you, that they're setting you up for failure, waiting to the perfect opportunity to blood sacrifice you. And then they're all going to play their role like little crisis actors and act like they didn't have a clue about, X, Y, and Z going on and this, that, and the other, whatever. This is how people are getting hustled out of money every single fucking day. People, family members and shit, all of a sudden get come up missing or pop up dead in some type of way. And 9 times out of 10, the people that's closest to them are in on the setup. And I'm just going to say this real quick and I'm going to leave it alone, okay? Because I've said I'm just not going to say anything else about the situation. I'm going to give you all an example. Whether you like or are a person who likes Jaguar Wright or not, I matter-of-factly know that Jaguar Wright is a targeted individual. The fucked up thing about it is with all the things that Jaguar Wright talks about, okay, with and a lot of the things that she talks about in her mind, she's like, she said several times, they're watching me, they're after me, and different things like that. But the people that she's looking for, the people that she's talking about that is after her, are so many hundreds of thousands of miles away. They're nowhere near her. They're not close to her. But they got a lot of money and they got a lot of connections and they can make a lot of things happen. And this is what she knows in her mind is in anticipating. What she do not know, what she don't see, is that they already around her. They're already here. The people who are close to her are in on the setup. Everybody is in on it. Her family is in on the setup. Her lover, her husband's in on the setup. These are all ops. The people that she mix with, mingle with, work with, they're all in on the setup. They are all ops. I read people very well. They're all in on it. And they're all sellouts. And they're all taking orders from a higher power. Now, this has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not you like Jaguar or not. There's a lot of things that Jaguar may say or do that I'm not totally in agreement with, but this is not about like. My personal opinions or feelings for a person has absolutely nothing to do with it. But I can look all around Jaguar and I can see the things that she don't see. She is looking for the people that maybe she has spake about or and different things to come directly at her. And that's not going to happen. But they can send somebody to you. You befriending certain people, hanging out, talking to certain people, and what you don't understand is they're playing their role. So they act like they're cool with you. And it's not just everything. It's in the facial expressions. It's in the body language. It's in the hand signs and the symbolisms. It's in the subliminal messages. It's in a lot of different things. Jaguar do not know she's got a bunch of operatives around her who do not have her best interest at heart. Everybody is playing their role. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of things that can be said as to the way that person may act or the things they may say. That's something different. But when we're talking about life, just life in general, you can take a black man, a white man, a Asian man, a Native American man, a Jamaican man, an African man, okay? All of these different races of people. They all have a different background and a different way of life, okay? They've all experienced different things in life. And individually, different people can look at them and say, oh, this person, the black man did this, and the white man did this, and that African American man did this, and you know what I'm saying? And say all different things about any different persons, okay? But when it comes down now, whether you want to say that any of the men of any race is right, wrong, or indifferent, they could be flat out ignorant. They could be just as belligerent, they could be evil, they could be mean, they could be anything you want to say about them. But when something comes down to a person's life force, when we are talking about taking one's life, murder is murder. You understand what I'm saying? It's not okay to murder an innocent life of a person who ain't done anything at all and done no wrong. But it's just as not okay to murder somebody that you don't particularly like. So murder is murder. You understand what I'm saying? I'm quite sure that it's a lot of people who may not necessarily care for someone like Jaguar. And she got a lot of people who is rocking with her and care about her. Okay? But if we are talking about, if we look aside everything else and we are talking about whether or not somebody's trying to take a person's life, you're still talking about premeditated murder, whether you like the person or not. So I just use that as an example because what's so sad about her situation, it's a lot of persons that's got a bunch of underlying issues, and there's a lot of people in the world that's got issues. Everybody can strive to be better, be a greater version of themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But when you're talking about if something is purposely being done to cause the demise of someone, that is what is unjust. That is neither legal nor biblical. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. You can dislike them. They could be the awfulest person that you've ever met in the world. If you are attacking a person in a way that is neither legal nor biblical, and even when speaking of biblical, for those persons who proclaim to be religious, you being religious is not you taking your way of religion into your own hands according to what you read in the Bible. That's not for you to do. That comes from a higher force. That comes from a higher power, which technically you solely leaning on. You have a belief system. You can believe how you want to believe, but you also have what has been drilled in our head according to higher powers that be, according to government, what is right and what is wrong, what you can do, what you can't do, what is law, what is legislature, and this, that, and the other. So a lot of times on this earth, that's what a lot of things come down to. And you don't know, no matter what part of earth you go to, murder is murder. You understand what I'm saying? Stalking is stalking. Harassment is harassment. Illegal surveillance is illegal surveillance, okay? Purposely taunting and hunting and targeting somebody and tracking and tracing somebody and doing all of these things. Technically, by law, all of those things are on the books and said to be illegal. But it's a lot of persons who are going through a lot of those things every single day because they're being plotted on by people close to them. And it's so easy for us to look out into the world and be like, oh, them people over there into this evil, wicked stuff. Oh, those people over there is doing this awful thing. Oh, those people down there got this, that, and the other ridiculous, evil, wicked thing going on. That oftentimes we don't see the very people who are closest to us. We don't see the people who are the closest to us. And I'm going to give you an example. I was like, I guess you could call sheltered from a lot of things. And it actually pissed me off, like, after my awakening and, like, thinking about it now. It pissed me off because it was like I was left out. I was purposely left out of something that everybody else was the fuck a part of. Even people way younger than me that I would technically be an elder to. But it was a lot of things that was hidden from me that I just did not see. I did not know until I went through an awakening. And so when I went through an awakening and I found out about these things, I hate to this day that I seen those things from outwardly first. So of course I shook my head and I'm like, So I'm going to give you an example. Say secret societies. I knew nothing about secret societies that are Freemasonry, Skull and Bones, Knights and Templars, Jesuits. I knew none about that shit at all growing up my entire life. I was 30 years old before I was finding out about these things. Smack dead in the middle of an awakening. But when I did find out about them, I'm like, wow, how interesting is that? How historical is that to find out that these people are part of these groups are doing such wicked things, but that's them folks way out there. That's them folks high up in power. That's them folks that's wealthy. That must fall along the line of only them Caucasian folks out there. That I didn't even realize. And that's how I seen it first. And it pissed me off to this day that I didn't even realize I had Masons right around me. I had Masons right in my damn family. Eastern Stars right in my damn family. Folks that's in there. You understand what I'm saying? I was flabbergasted. Growing up, I had no idea. Like, when you hear, like, growing up, say, give you another example. Growing up, a lot of things is forced on us. Like church and different things like that is one of them. Just like school and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. So, growing up, you hear certain little things, but it comes off as fairy tale-ish. You understand what I'm saying? But there actually are, I know certain shit run in my bloodlines, and there are certain people that I knew of who was witchy. You understand what I'm saying? But to actually see some real deal Holyfield witchcraft type of shit, rituals and conjurings and all this other kind of shit, I was sheltered from. I had not. It was not until I was smack dead in the middle of awakening, and by this time, then realizing that I was a targeted individual and piecing things together and trying to figure out what the hell was going on, that I even knew that black folk was even into witchcraft like that. Because growing up, we heard about the witches of Salem and different origins in history, and most of the time things that we heard about, like witches or witchcraft and different things, you seen it in some supposedly horror movie or some shit like that. We just didn't grow up looking into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But being awakened, you look into that shit. You look up Google voodoo right now. Okay? And what pissed me off is because I realized you will see every brown-skinned person that you could possibly see doing that bullshit. All kind of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo. So what white folks have done It's stolen the practices of other heritages of people, mastered, taking it for themselves, mastered it, and then they flipped it and now they use it on the people. But this shit stems from you motherfuckers. This was something that was hidden from me. I did not know that shit. So I'm appalled today to even know as to how many black people are into witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo type of practices and shit. Like it's evil, it's wicked, and these be the same sons of bitches that try to play pretend like they just a saved, sanctified, delivered, holier than thou, righteous and upstanding, pillars of the community type motherfuckers, and y'all been around here witching since the beginning of damn time. This shit stems from y'all. White folks just took y'all shit and mastered it, flipped it, and now use it on y'all. So all hell has broke loose with a lot of shit, because now they conjuring up all kinds of shit. They learned how to conjure these damn demons and open the gates of damn hell from y'all. But y'all don't even understand. People don't even understand how to break this shit down. This shit stems from y'all. They just stole y'all shit, mastered it, flipped it. But you too stupid. Whatever y'all know is because you do this shit on your own kind. You don't do this to them. That's been enslaving your ass since the beginning of the time that they created in a world where there is no damn time. You use this shit on your own people. This what I understand. Just like growing up, like I said, religion, we was forced to go to church. We didn't have a choice. When you're brown skinned, when you're African American, you don't have a choice. And it's interesting because today, being awake, there's more gays in the church. And there's more, y'all be surprised as to how many stone cold freaks is in the church. And they're not all of them is even gay. Okay? But you don't know that shit growing up. It's not until you have to go to the awakening and then look back into the church and be like, then you realize you got pimping pastors and gay pastors is in the closet and they in secret societies and they took oaths and they really worship Lucifer as their God and all kinds of shit that were hidden from you now. I didn't know this shit until I awakened. Okay? So, say for instance that. Now I came out as liking females as being lesbian when I was like 13, 14 years old, something like that. Because I think I was in like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, something like that. Okay? Now imagine getting treated like an abomination your entire damn life. Every time you go to church, it's always a whole sermon about homosexuality and how awful it is. You're going to die. You're going to go to hell and all this other kind of shit. Y'all, I started clubbing when I was 16 years old. I was going to clubs that you had to be 21 to get in. Okay? I was a square though. So even though I was going to clubs and things like that, I didn't have my first alcohol beverage. I didn't do anything. I was a square. You would have thought that most people from outside looking would probably thought I was fast and out of control and this, that, and the other, whatever. I was just growing on my own at an early age. I was very mature at a very young age, but I didn't actually do anything. I didn't have my first real alcohol beverage until I was 21. I never smoked a cigarette until I was like around 22. Yeah, 22, 23. Never smoked weed or anything like that until that time. And then I ended up having a child at 24. So I stopped everything cold turkey. But nevertheless, y'all, I'm going to go back to when I was 16. I first started going to the club. So I told y'all when I was like 13, 14, I came out. It's like in women. So I was going to the gay clubs. Okay? Y'all, it blew my fucking mind. When I went to the gay club, not only was the majority of the club black, but half of the club was the faculty. Either the faculty or the students from my fucking school. I'm looking at all these fake phony motherfuckers around here. I gotta go around here tiptoeing on eggshells because it seems like I'm the only one in the community besides me and a sprinkle of a couple other damn people that have the audacity to be out as gay, get treated like an abomination. just to come to the gay club, and you see not only students but the staff and the faculty in here mixed together in the damn gay club. All y'all asses is going. I done been to the gay club before and even seen pastors and different shit. One of which was supposed to be in a relationship with my supposed mother at the time. I wasn't even talking to her. But loyalty is loyalty. I had to call her up and tell her what the hell I seen. Look, yo, nigga is in the gay club. And this motherfucker is supposed to be a pastor. So this is, you figure it out. But don't ever say I ain't Jake. No bullshit. This is real life, real talk. So I said all that to say, guys, getting off the reading real quick. I said all that to say just to how hypocritical a lot of shit in the world is, okay? And the fact of the matter is, I said all that also to say that you can be around a lot of people and a lot of shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? So when I first, for instance, when I first realized that I was a targeted individual, of course they want to make it seem like, it's all of anybody and everybody, but it's a psychological operation. It's something that's run by the government, period, point blank. They're funding it. They run the whole operation. They just have these sellouts on lower levels who they infiltrate to go along with it. So it's anybody that you come into contact with. It's co-workers, it's neighbors, it's strangers, it's your family, it's your lovers, it's your friends, it's everybody that they end up getting in it. And those of them that's closest to you are actually getting compensated, or actually getting paid. Some people get compensated. Some of these bastards is just sellouts and part of these little gang stalking groups and cliques and different shit like that or whatever. Okay? But a lot of times what people don't understand, when I realized that, y'all, I cut everybody. My cutoff game is strong, baby. And I don't care nothing about it. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. You understand what I'm saying? So I said all that to say, even using the example of that woman, okay? Because a lot of times people will assume that the dangers that lie ahead is far from you. Y'all have to understand that, like, probably about 85, maybe 90% of crime is committed by people who are closest to you. Your lovers, your family, your friends. Most homicides are not committed by random strangers. They're committed by people who are the closest to you. Even if somebody is hurt or harmed by someone else, people close to you were still involved and on the set, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And it's very interesting. You have to be awakened, and you have to have the eyes to see that people ain't your friends, okay? Even when it comes to your family, you have to cut all these people off, okay? You got to be strong to be by yourself and be alone and be on your own. But it's better than you being in a company of haters. It's better you being in a company of people that don't have your best interests at heart. Okay? I'm going to give y'all one more thing. And a lot of y'all don't pay attention to a lot of things. Okay? But those of you who've been, keeping up, I let the shit go. Okay? I said what I had to say about it, and I'll let the shit go. I'm not going to keep dwelling on nothing over and over and over again, because people are not going to listen. People are not going to pay attention. They're going to believe what they want to believe and see what they want to see. But the people who have been keeping up with the Jaguar Wright situation, okay? And she started talking to people who are not her friend, exploiting her and getting clout and different things off of her, okay? A lot of you all are sitting up waiting for an update and appalled and different things like that. I knew the situation was not going to go the way they wanted it to go, and I'm going to tell you why. If anybody listens to the conversation that Jaguar Wright had, the last conversation that she had with Tokyo Tony. Now, let me tell y'all how subliminal messagings and different things go. And that last conversation that Jaguar Wright had with Tokyo Tony, there was a lot of careless and reckless things that was said that could be going into, that I'm not going to go into. I ain't got shit to do with, okay? But I'm going to show you how subliminal messaging go. Okay? So, excuse me, Jaguar Wright kept on saying on there, I got court. She was saying she had to go to court on yesterday and hopefully she was going to get out and she was going to be coming home. Well, that didn't happen. And you also didn't hear anything from Jaguar at all yesterday or whatever. Almost as if they didn't let her use the phone or anything like that or whatever. So, but I was saying that whole time, every time she had those conversations with Tokyo Tony, the shit was so careless and it was so reckless. And I'm like, this is so fucked up because I'm like, I would not be surprised if they are fucking listening to everything that's being said and they're going to go back to this damn judge and let this judge hear this shit. Okay? And if you listen to the last conversation with Jaguar and with Tokyo Tony, Jaguar was talking about, because Jaguar just kept on saying, all I need is 72 hours, a script from the doctor and a judge, and I'll be out of here. Well, it was stupid to me, considering the fact that she had already been in there for longer than 72 to fuck hours, okay? Now, and then there, and so, look, Tokyo Tony, this side I can point out fake friends, okay? And in ops, that's agents and acting like your friends. So Tokyo Tony ended up saying, oh, bitch, okay, what's 72 plus 72? That's 144, right? Okay? So, because Jaguar kept on saying, and I believe a lot of the shit that she was saying, she was being triggered to say, just like a lot of other shit was triggered in her as well. But what Jaguar was not listening to is the subliminals that Tokyo was saying. Now, Tokyo ended up saying, she said, what's 72 plus 72? That's 144, okay? So, the way Tokyo said it, she said, yeah, girl, because, the next time, bitch, it's gonna be you and it's gonna be me that end up being there, bitch. Okay, it's basically trying to make it seem like, girl, I'm with you and we can pop some shit off and we can both get 72 hours. But she wasn't saying it like that. The subliminal message in there, because Jaguar was talking about how she was supposed to go to court yesterday. Okay, now this is the conversation that was had on Thursday, but talking about speaking into references to Friday. Okay, because she was supposed to be going to court on Friday and she was hoping to get out. What a subliminal message that Tokyo dropped in that conversation that went over Jaguar's head because she believed Tokyo Tony's her friend was when she said, what's 72 plus 72? Okay, that's 144. Okay, but we know 72 hours, and they were speaking in terms of 72 hours. Like when a person get put on a 5150 cycle, okay, it's usually from anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. Okay, 72 hours would be like 3 days. Okay, now Jaguar had already been in there longer than 3 days, but she kept on saying, all I need is 72 hours, a script from a doctor and a judge, and I can be up out of here, blah, blah, blah. So Tokyo Tony mentioning 72 plus 72 was subliminal to tell Jaguar she was not going to get out. Okay? Because if she had already been in there 72 plus hours, plus hours, which would have been 3+ days, because she had already been in there 4 days, 5 days, or whatever. And she was supposed to be going to court on Friday. Tokyo was subliminally telling her it was going to be another 72 hours, okay? Why another 72, okay? Because it's supposed to be a long weekend. I think everything is closed on Mondays because of a supposed holiday. I think it's Columbus or something like that or whatever, which means the next time that court or anything will be in session will be on Tuesday. So Tokyo was subliminally trying to tell her, you're going to be in there. You're not going to get out on Friday. You're going to be in there throughout the whole weekend and Monday too, or whatever. So, and I believe that it went over Jaguar head. She wasn't here. She didn't catch the subliminal. But anybody that's speaking to you in riddles and rhymes and subliminals like this is an agent, is in, which means that they are in communication with the very motherfuckers who plotting and planning and scheming against you in the first place, and they just playing their fucking role, bruh. This is going on around a lot of people right now today, and some of you is your lover, some of you is your supposed friends, it's your associates, it's your people you work with, your co-workers, okay, it's your family, it's whoever the fuck is around you and you're talking to. You understand? That went over her head. But I just wanted to break down how this witch language go, how these subliminal messages go. Those are the subtle things that get said. Okay? And it's also other things that people do. Different sounds that you hear. A person turning on music all of a sudden. The words that's being said on a song. Okay? That is going on around a person. But a person, what y'all have to understand is that a person who is under mind control, on top of a person who is dealing with any type of mental illness, okay, can be manipulated more, especially if they're on some type of medication, they're battling mental illness, and they're under some type of mind control, okay, as well. They're being manipulated by everything and everyone around them. They don't see the people that they think is family and their friends and closest to them. They think they cool, but people on the outside looking in, they have eyes to see and is awakened. I can see through all this shit. I can call out plenty of people and tell you exactly what you did, and I can show it to you, not even just coming from my mouth, because I'm not spewing no shit just because I'm against no damn body or I dislike somebody. Like you know, I'm not even that type of person, bitch. I wouldn't even waste my voice telling you I dislike you or some shit like that. But I can, matter of factly, tell you the truth and point you to the truth and show it the fuck to you and prove it to you to the point where you ain't even got a way to argue with me, because it's matter of factly there in the truth. I wouldn't even waste my time calling your names, putting you down, talking about I don't like you. It don't matter what I like. And it don't matter what you feel about me and what you like. That's a personal problem. It's a personal, but you got the free will to like and dislike what you want to. But I'm telling you, when I speak, it's worth being spoken. Okay? And it's for a reason, because I'm led by spirit. Okay? I seen the most disturbing ass shit on something that I watched on Philadelphia yesterday. And the one interview thing that I seen that they were doing, and the two people that were sitting with her are complete ops. It was in their facial expressions. It was in their eyes. It was in the hand signs and the symbolisms. It was in the subliminal messages. It was in the body language. It was in multiple things that was around. And it's like, this woman don't see it, don't know what is happening and going the fuck on. But it's so obsessed with with persons that is way somewhere else. Yeah, they got a lot of money and they got a lot of connection. You can best believe it ain't gonna be them coming out of their damn mansions to purposely attack somebody like a Jaguar, right? But they do have people, they do have connections. What she don't know is the people closest to her has already been infiltrated. They all ready to fuck around to her. They just buying their time and some shit and what they're doing. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get back to the message. I just want to drop that to you all real quick. So y'all know the type of shit that a person go through, especially when they're a targeted individual. But whoever you are that's dealing with this, okay, Spirit is telling you that you can do bad by yourself. And I get it. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to feel lonely. You understand what I'm saying? I know, but I'm not sitting here talking to you about this because I haven't experienced this. I don't have friends. I don't have family. I don't have a lover. But I'm a loner. I'm a water sign, okay? Water signs are mutable. We naturally can go with the flow of the waves. You understand what I'm saying? So I've been a loner all my life. I work better alone. But I get it. Nobody wants to be lonely or whatever. And most people have that, you know, even a small level of codependency of wanting to have that person around. This is why a lot of people stay in bad relationships that they know they shouldn't stay in, just because of the simple fact they don't want to be alone. You understand what I'm saying? So people stay in the company of bad family, stay in the company of bad friends, stay in the company of bad lovers, just to keep from being solely by themselves on their own. You see it all the time. You see it in people who are in cliques and clubs and groups and gangs and all kinds of shit. just because they don't want to be alone and on their own. Y'all just don't have no idea how many women stay in abusive relationships because they don't want, they feel like they got to have a man in their life. They feel like they got to have a relationship. They feel like they don't know what they would do if they had to take care of their children by themselves and different things like that. So they'll stay in an abusive relationship with a man. They either may or may not be there, maybe cheating on them and maybe beating on them too, just for the sake of them saying, oh, I'm with somebody. But they're miserable and unhappy every day or every other day. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that go through this in various different ways is what I'm telling you. But for somebody who is going to resonate with this reading, you can do bad by yourself. Spirit is telling you you can do bad by yourself. So what is the point in you staying in the company of haters? Okay? Because whoever these persons are, they're causing your stress, your disappointment, your sadness, your depression, your anxiety. They're causing you to have loss or experience loss in your life. They could be doing things to attack or affect your family, your home, your work, your money, your children, a multitude of different things. Because somebody is being targeted. And that's the reason why I broke those things down to you all. Okay, guys? I just be trying to explain things to you all, because which I don't understand it. I done seen a lot. I done been through a lot, okay? But I observe a lot as well, okay? Like I told you all before, when I come on here and I talk to you all, it's worth being said, okay? And I ain't speaking for no reason at all, because, you know, I'm a loner. I can easily sit silently and just observe a whole lot of shit, okay? And know what is actually happening, know what is actually going on. And not say a word, okay? But it's a lot of people who are not particularly ignorant or dumb or, you know, stupid or nothing like that. They just may not really have a clue as to what's really going on and what's happening. And telling people these things may save somebody's life. This is the reason why I tell y'all what I tell y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's to my own detriment. What I'm going through, what I am experiencing, I have learned to flip my experience and what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with, okay? Because what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and me sharing these experiences with you all could save your life, could save your children's life, okay? Even at the expense of my own life. It's okay. Perhaps that's the part of my life purpose. Perhaps that's what I was put here for, okay? Which I choose to believe. Because I'm one person, I have one life. But if I could save 1 million lives, the sacrifice of myself for the greater good for 1 million or billion plus people would be worth it, right? If you're saving lives. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So somebody's going through and dealing with a lot of heartache and pain right now, okay? Somebody's going through and dealing with a lot of heartache and pain, okay? We also have the high priest here, okay? So this is here on this wickedness in high places here. There's a lot of secret information, secret knowledge, hidden things, secret things, okay? Classified operations or information, okay? Authority, elite, the powers that be, it definitely has its hand in something, involvement in something, because there's some type of secret knowledge or hidden knowledge or cultic knowledge or something intertwined into what's going on and why you are experiencing or going through what you're going through, okay? You need to listen to your intuition, follow your intuition, follow your wisdom, follow that psychic guidance, okay? Especially if you have had some type of third eye activation, okay? And you're able to understand the different things that you are experiencing and going through, okay? But you have dealt with a lot of heartache and pain, sorrow, betrayal, loss, misery, disappointment. Just like with the trouble in mind here, what it says here. And you're also being targeted. See, you're being put through this on purpose because these people are liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They're two-faced, they're backstabbers, and they're sneaking and creeping. They're trying to get away with blocking you from what is rightfully yours, taking things from you that is rightfully yours, and they want to keep it secret, they want to keep it hidden, and they want you to be too brainwashed and dumbed down and under mind control to know what is actually happening, what is actually going on. Okay? Whoever you are, you have been in hermit mode, okay? So you could be to yourself and by yourself. You could be one whom is closed off from the world here. You could be an introvert, okay? You could be a lonely loner type, but you're no bother to anyone, okay? You're all to yourself, okay? You could be in prayer or meditation a lot, okay? You're definitely a targeted individual, okay? But you can also be highly intuitive, a light worker, okay? If you're anything like myself, you know nonsense though, okay? But you could be friendless and no family, okay? You go within and thought a lot, okay? You could study or research a lot, okay? There seems to be this sense of segregation or isolation that you're experiencing here, but you're a free thinker, okay? You're a free thinker. Spirit, give us one more for a table will be prepared before you in the presence of your enemies here, okay? So Spirit is saying believe in miracles, okay? There's mystical, magical things that's going to happen in your life, but it's happening every day, okay? This could talk about manifestations, lucks, favors, blessings, hopes, wishes, dreams coming true, okay? All while you by your lonely, loner self, okay? Spirit is saying that the table is going to be prepared before you in the presence of your enemies, and you got the temperance here at the bottom of the deck. So you're whoever I'm talking to, you're an earth angel. You're an angelic being, okay? You're a believer, you're a healer, you're a light worker for some of you, whether you know it or not, okay? There's a sense of innocence and what is natural and pure about you, okay? Some type of sense of purity, earth angel, faith, hope, okay? Sweet, honest type of energy, okay? You see this angel here. You see the wings here, okay? And you see how... You see the water flow here? Water speaks to life, and it's being poured from one cup to another. So I feel like you pour your cup of love, okay, or help or healing or guidance or whatever unto others, okay, even though you endure a lot, okay, because somebody is definitely enduring a lot with what they're experiencing, with what they're going through. Spirit, clarify somebody turned their back on you. Somebody turned their back on you. This fire sign energy. Somebody turned their back on you. This person that turned their back on you could have did so in the purposes for the purposes of stealing something from you here. We have a mature woman here. Whoever this fire sign is, such as Aries or Leo, mature woman that turned their back on you. Like I said, this could be anyone. This could be someone in your family, though, especially with this family card sitting here. Spirit, clarify your mama's side of the family and family issues. Your mama's side of the family and family issues. They done things on purpose to keep you stuck in poverty. For some of you, your own family has been plotting and planning and scheming against you to kill you, to sacrifice you, so they can steal from you. Family room. You see that family room is empty. For some of you, you got family, but you don't have family, okay? Because this family ain't doing a damn thing for you. They don't have your back. They don't love you. They don't support you. They don't care about you, okay? Yeah, look at this thief card. They stole something from you. They're responsible for stealing something from you. Spirit, clarify you can do bad by yourself. So why stay in the company of haters? You can do bad by yourself. So why stay in the company of haters? Whoever you are, that is interesting. Wow. That is interesting. Whoever you are, you're supposed to be in high honor. You're supposed to have certain wealth. This is why these people are working against you in the shadows. Whoever you are, you're supposed to have great fortune. A gift was supposed to come to you. Okay? Yeah. But these individuals stole things from you. You were stuck in poverty. They done purposely had you stuck in poverty. so that they could get away with killing you. They done purposely had you stuck in poverty so they could get away with killing you, so they can still block you. They've been trying to block you from having high honor, block you from having this sudden wealth, block you from having great fortune, block you from having this gift. And they literally have been sitting in expectation, waiting on this to happen to you. Yeah, they wanted you in despair. They've been literally sitting in expectations, waiting for you to be killed, waiting for you to die, so these selfish, greedy bastards could get away with sabotaging and ruining your life. Isn't that some awful, evil shit? You want to sabotage and ruin somebody else's life for the purposes of you living better? They tried to block you from having high honor, sudden wealth, great fortune, and gift. They literally been sitting in expectation, waiting for you to die. Spirit, Claire, give us more on this wickedness in high places. Look, wealthy man, false persons, official persons. Okay, so now we're talking about wealthy men and women in power. Okay, we're talking about millionaires, billionaire, trillionaire as individuals, false persons, people who wearing a mask and not who they appear to be, fake, phony, fraudulent as individuals here. Okay, and official persons, persons in power and authority in government. Okay, in leadership. Okay, this could be military. Okay, any level of government here. Okay. We even have community here. So this is a large amount of people, a large number of people who make up this wickedness in high places, who has purposely tried to block you from having high honor, sudden wealth, great fortune, and gift here by keeping you stuck in poverty until they can set up a way to kill you. And they literally been sitting in expectation, waiting for this to happen. When you're supposed to be a privileged lady, there's a privileged lady who is in fucking poverty. And those of them who working against you are sitting in expectation waiting for you to die. So you can't succeed. So you can't progress. So you can't have high honor. They want to put their ugly asses on pedestals to make themselves look better than you. When you're supposed to be a privileged lady or a privileged man. But they keeping you stuck in poverty on purpose. For some of you, you done been red listed, you done been blackballed. You may have been even put on the government's watch list for no reason at all. You've been flagged. You probably can't get no type of job nowhere. So they have flagged you from even having employment, which means they have blocked you from having any source of income. This is what I told y'all before. This is the government who forces people into homelessness. Nobody wakes up one day and say, you know what? I just want to be homeless and live on the streets. Nobody does that. Nobody. People are being set up. This is being done to people every day on fucking purpose. And it's an operation that's being run, ruled, and controlled by your damn government. People that they want to disregard, that they want to erase from society. Individuals that don't bow down and worship them, kiss their ass, sell their soul, and sign their bogus ass contracts and take their satanic fucking oaths. This is what gets done to them. They decide who the hell make it. They decide who the hell can succeed. They decide who the hell can be great. And unless you sold out in worship to them and worshiping them, oh, they the big bad wolves. Who will huff and who will puff, and they determine who lives and who dies. They determine whether you got a roof over your head or not. They determine whether you got money. They determine whether you got food to eat. They determine whether you have transportation. These bastards would take the bare minimum from you. Even if you have nothing, a little mediocre job where you get paid less than minimum fucking wage, they will take that from you just to flex their muscles, to let you know they run, rule, and control everything, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Because they bigger than you, and they badder than you, and they better than you, and they smarter than you, and they more illuminated than you. And they can kill you anytime they want to. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. And only the reason why a lot of y'all run around playing pretend like this world is so wonderful and it's so great and so beautiful is because you are being allowed to live comfortably. You actually believe that hard work has paid off for you. No, you just been lucky enough that they haven't bothered you yet. Because that shit can be taken from you any damn day. There's been people with degrees that this has happened to. There's been people who have had wealth, who have been stripped to nothing, lost their lives, okay? This has happened to all kinds of people on all different types of levels. So don't think because you were smart enough to finish school. Don't think because you were smart enough to go to college and get yourself a degree and get you a decent paying job and get you a nice home and get you a nice car that somehow that means that planet Earth is all wonderful. And there's no evil, no wicked, or nowhere around because you living your best life. Because you can get up and you can go on vacation when you want to and live how you want to. That shit can be stripped away any day. Any day. I guarantee you. The moment you become what the satanic powers that be don't want you to be, they will strip every damn thing for you that you done worked your ass off for. And they not no child advocates, even though they try to play pretend like they are, because they will even attack your children. They don't care nothing about kids at all. They use them to their advantage. That's the truth. That's the unspoken truth that people don't want to see. A lot of people are too afraid to really see it because people are afraid to think about that and what your perfect perception of life might be with you facing reality, that's exactly how the fuck it is. See, people tend to believe that this world was actually built upon Christian values. Yes, yet they have taken Christianity out of everything, and Satanism is what is around you every single day. Yet you somehow still believe that this world was built upon Christian values. Yet it's not very many people that's living by Christian values. You still happen to believe every lie that the powers that be have ever told you. You believe that you're free. You believe that you have liberty and you have justice and you have your freedoms. Huh? You literally believe that. They only told you that to make you feel comfortable with going along with every other bullshit thing that they have come up with. You literally believe that you have rights. You literally believe that we have privacy, when that shit is being invaded and violated every fucking day. But they got a whole lot of entertainment out here and a whole lot of gadgets and gadgets out here, okay? And a whole lot of the distractions out here that make your ass not pay attention or either not care of what's actually going on. All those things was lies. Y'all haven't even come to the conclusion, to the understanding that both slavery and segregation would actually technically still exist to this very day if it wasn't for white folk coming along and saying, okay, we're going to change how we do this. We're not going to do that anymore like that. People honestly believe that it was the people that made a difference in that. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. There's no protest or march that has ever happened in history that got any damn body what the hell they wanted. Or got any damn body compensated for any gruesome, awful, destructive thing that ever happened to them by persons high up in power. That shit didn't change until they said it could change. Huh? This is the reason why gay marriage wasn't okay until the fuck they said it was okay. This is the reason why interracial couples wasn't okay until they deemed it okay. Do you know not that long ago, people was deemed mentally insane for being gay? They were sent to asylums, mental institutions. Many were put to death for something. Now, this is the same government. These are the same people. These are the ones in power now are descendants of the bastards who had those viewpoints and ideals back then. You think they still don't now? Don't shit change until they say it changed. Huh? Do you know how many black men have gone to prison, have been hanged, have been hog-tied to the back of vehicles and dragged the fuck alive for being involved with a white woman? Back in the day? Oh, it's acceptable today because they say it's okay. There's nothing, nobody is saying or doing or anything that makes a difference the fuck at all, because everything that is going on is literally an inside job, and that shit is being run, ruled, and controlled by the wickedness in high places. The shadow government, the satanic powers that be, they're running, ruling, and controlling everything, yet you still believe that you are free. In a world where there ain't nothing free. You can't be born for free. You can't even die for free. But you have allowed these people to convince you that you are free. Huh? And what little bit of freedoms you think you got, that shit is limited. That shit is absolutely the fuck limited. You know why? If you was that free, then you ought to be able to stroll down to say Area 51 and check it out. See what is there. Freely. Because you free. But you can't. Matter of fact, you can't do any land like that has been seized by your damn government, and they tell you this is forbidden land. Why the fuck? Come. It's open land. It's free. You didn't create planet Earth. How in the hell did you then come along and can determine what land belongs to you and no other person who was created? The same person, the same individual, the same being, rather, who created planet Earth also created humanity. And it's not the sons of bitches who are in power right now, but yet they want to tell you where you can and can't go. But you free. No, you're not. No, you're not. You free to go where they allow you to go. That ain't much freedom. That ain't much freedom. You can't even own anything without paying your government. Now, it's already bad enough that you got to work your ass off to save up the money to buy anything, to have the audacity to want to own anything, damn thing. But you have to pay your government, your corporation, yearly for something you own. And guess what? You do so willingly. Why is it that nobody get together and everybody in the world say, no, we're not doing that? Why in the hell are we paying you yearly for something that we already own? Do you not know that you doing that, as long as you are alive and wherever you own, you end up paying your government way more than what the hell you pay to actually own that thing? And guess what? No matter what you think you own, that's yours. That you paying property tax on every year. Do you know that according to their law, that your government can seize it at any time if deemed need be necessary? Whether they use for the purposes of national security, or whether they say it's being used for the purposes of war or whatever. They can seize any damn thing you got. Cars, trucks, boats, RVs, homes, everything, land, anything that you think is your own property. Do you not know that is actually written in law that that shit can be seized at any time with or without probable cause. Yeah. But you're free though. And they blind y'all with bullshit and a few incentives and a few treats and a whole lot of distractions and a whole lot of entertainment for y'all to roll over, turn a blind eye, or either for you never to freaking know in the first place what the heck is actually going to hell on. But you're free though. The only thing that's free around here is we are freely being executed every single day while you playing pretend like this world is great. That's what's happening. You don't have even a grasp on the technology that is being used by these people in secret to psychologically, mentally invade and violate everyone and everything. Nevertheless, guys, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. And it seems like that you don't even, whoever this is for, it's not even just family. Okay? Who is in on what is being done to you. It's most definitely your mother's side of the family. Some of you, your father's side of the family could be involved as well. It could be the entirety of your family. But you got people, the fact of the matter is that you, what it looks like here is that you have people in your family who have sold their soul to the devil and the satanic powers that be, which means they are in conjunctions with, in contract with, in oath with the powers that be who is controlling them and the narrative of everything that's allowing all this shit to go on. I'm literally looking at somebody who is supposed to be a privileged lady or a privileged man with high honor, set in wealth, great fortune, with gifts, who is literally sitting in poverty right now. Somebody is sitting in poverty right the fuck now, and they are supposed to be in high honor and wealthy. And people are targeting this person, working against this person, and literally sitting in expectation, waiting on this person to die while they sneak away with stealing everything that they possibly can from this person. This is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. For somebody, you need to be careful with travel. Something may happen to somebody while they're traveling, going on a trip, going on a journey, or something like that. For some of you all, this is your mother. Whoever this person is your mother. Spirit is saying they're the enemy. Spirit is saying that they're the enemy. Spirit, clarify your mama's side of the family with family issues and family room. They're false. They're fake. They're just as fake, phony, and fraudulent as they come. They're liars, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. They're two-faced, they're backstabbers. They're users, they're abusers. Liars, cheaters, thieves. Okay? They're disloyal. And they're working for the enemy. They are working for someone. But for them to be in service, they are working for the powers that be. They're somebody in service or doing a service is someone working for someone, helping someone, doing a job for someone. Spirit, clarify you can do bad by yourself. Clarify you can do bad by yourself. So why stay in the company of haters? You can do bad by yourself. So why stay in the company of haters? For some of you all, your spouse is also involved. If you have a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you have, they're involved. This person is literally sitting in expectation, waiting to be a widower. Spirit, clarify you can do bad by yourself. So why stay in the company of haters? Whoever you are, you may be a scholar or something like a scholar, okay? You are a specialist in a particular field of study, okay? You may have some type of talent, skill, or ability that you possess in some type of way, okay? Yeah, this wickedness in high places, Spirit is saying they foes. This is the enemy. They're your ops. They're your opponents. They're the ones that's working against you. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying that fortunes was stole from you. A fortune, fortunes of money as well as a house was stolen from you. Yeah. Spirit is saying that you are a sweetheart. Spirit is saying that you are a sweetheart. Whoever you are. Yeah. These people stole this from you. Okay? And these people have done nothing but hurt you. Done nothing but hurt you, okay? And you've gotten to the point where you've had to sit back and do nothing but sigh over this situation. These people are pleasure seekers, okay? Spirit is saying they do things for their own amusement, their own enjoyment, their own liking, their own ill will, their own desire, okay? Their own benefit. These persons haven't gave a damn about you, okay? So whoever is dealing with this, okay? I don't know exactly who is in your life here, okay? But I do know you got fake, phony, fraudulent ass family, okay? Whether you around these people or whether you have cut these people off or not, some of these people may be in your face, but they stabbing you in your back, okay? Your family involved, your lovers involved, your fake ass friends involved, your associates, and everything. Everybody's in on it. Everybody know what the hell is going on, and they playing their damn role, okay? There could be some type of money that is coming to you, okay? You may receive some type of messages from someone. A messenger may come in to give you some type of message, news, information, or communication about something here. This could be pertaining to some type of gift, okay? Somebody is literally supposed to be living like a privileged lady or a privileged man, and they are literally in fucking poverty with a little of nothing. They wanted you depressed. They wanted you sad. They wanted you in sorrow. They wanted you to kill yourself. Or put you in a situation where another individual will take your life. This is sad. This is sad. It's really sad. Spirit, give us further clarification. This person that turned their back on you, we got deception and envy here, okay? This person let their mask slip, okay? This mask that they was wearing, playing pretend, okay? They let their mask slip. They let their true colors show, okay? This person is the enemy. This person was never for you. They've deceived you in some type of way. This person is envious of you, okay? Spirit, clarify your mama's side of the family. Your mama's side of the family. Why is this here in Spirit? Yeah, your mama's side of the family is trying to sacrifice you. Whomever you are, you know the truth, or you speak the truth in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, we got partnerships and alliances here on wickedness in high places, as well as power here. Okay, individuals high up in power, your family, fake friends, lovers, they're in partnerships and alliances with these wickedness in high places. Okay, they're sellouts, they're ops. Okay, they wanted you in mental conflict. They wanted you in mental conflict. Okay, but then these people who stole this from you, they caused a major disruption here, okay? They caused you a lot of heartache and loss. They could be sitting up trapped in fear right now, okay? Because you know the truth. You know what has been done. You know what they had going on, what they've been doing in the shadows behind your back, okay? And these individuals are trapped in fear because they done caused all these obstacles in your life. Whoever you are, you dealt with a whole lot of heartache and loss. You've been suffering in silence because of a lot of things. Okay? You've had to suffer in silence. But there's a material harvest that is coming in for you. There's a material harvest that is coming in for you, and when it do, you definitely need to do two things: watch your back, and number two, you need to cut off all of these loose cannons that's around you, okay? Because they don't have your best interests at heart. Somebody has literally got a whole bunch of people who are working in conjunction together to sabotage them. And they're all wrapped up into the 7 deadly sins. Okay? Greed, murder, and a multitude of other sick, demented, twisted ass shit. Excuse my language, but this is what is going on. Spirit says it's an inside job as to what's happening here. Okay? Spirit, give us some other messages. Yeah. Spirit is saying that they broke your heart. These people broke your heart. Okay? Spirit also is telling you to believe what you see. Believe what you see. Okay? You think that someone is lying to you, and Spirit is saying they are. Okay? They broke your heart. So Spirit say, fuck them. Cut them off. Period. Point blank. It's that simple. Okay? Believe what you see. You can face reality, or you can live in fucking la la land. Okay? Choose bravely. Okay? But believe what you see. You know these people ain't for you. You know they don't have your back. Okay? One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, Spirit. Give us one more, please, Spirit. There's something, we also have the money sign here, okay? So there is something tied into some type of money. Definitely has something to do with something, okay? Spirit wants you to know, whoever you are, you're dealing with this, you are the shit, okay? No matter how many people try to put you down, okay? You the shit, okay? And some type of money is coming in for you, okay? If you're dealing with this, okay? And the things that I talked to y'all about, the persons that I mentioned and brought up as examples into this reading, I'm not saying that those persons or those things that the persons at least, that I specifically spake about has anything to do with this reading in particular. Could be, okay? But I'm not particularly picking up those persons' energies. I gave you that example for a reason, especially when that trouble in mind and that targeted individual came out. It was a way of explaining, giving you an example as to how shit go, okay? For those of you who are experiencing things like this, because y'all have no idea. There's a lot of people. You are surrounded by people every day that you wholeheartedly believe that you can trust. You believe loves you. You believe through thick and thin got your back. And these people might even say these things. I love you. I got your back. I'm here for you. And different things like this. They can say that shit to they black and blue in the damn face. Okay? I'm telling you, it's people out here. They ought to be giving Grammys or some type of shit. Okay? Because they fucking actors. They are acting. Okay? And they not even for you. People sitting up smiling with you and different things, smiling in your face, laughing and talking, and you thinking y'all smoking and y'all having a drink and y'all chilling out and y'all listening to music and y'all having a good time, and all along, every chance this person get, they throwing slick shots at you. They throwing wisecracks at you. You don't hear it. They making little gestures and little signs with the hands and shit, symbolizing they gonna take you out. They gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? How many times you got to see somebody putting their hand over their mouth? I mean, they not saying something about something. Rubbing their one eye. Putting one finger to the temple. And all this other signs and symbolisms they fucking do. Okay? Look, it is not natural. Pay attention. Okay? When you sitting up talking and all of a sudden a motherfucker do they damn hands like this, they sitting here. It is not natural for nobody to sit here with their hands like this and shit. It is not natural for a motherfucker to sit here with their hands in their laps like this, okay? This is not the fuck natural. It is not natural for a motherfucker to be doing these. These certain hand signs mean something. Okay? All of these hand signs, whether they're Masonic hand signs, whether they're Satanic hand signs, those things mean something. It is not natural for a motherfucker to be sitting up here with their hands in triangles and diamond shapes and fucking pyramids and shit. They doing this type of shit, or this type of shit, or this type of shit. Like, the fuck? Or they throwing up this. Like, this shit means something. Pay attention. Somebody sitting up, and when they talking to you and shit, they might have their hands sitting in their lap. Fingers in the gun symbolism. Pointed towards you. They subliminally threaten, showing other people that's watching they're gonna fucking take you out. They're communicating with other people around you, looking at each other sideways. People speak with, there's a certain language that is spoken through the eyes as well, without people saying a word as well. Other people around. You gotta have eyes to see this shit. If you don't see it, you need to see it. Okay? Because people are in danger. And a lot of people's guards, there's a lot of people who got their guard down specifically to people that are that's your flesh and blood, that's your family. Nobody wants to believe that their mother is a hating ass bitch, a materialistic, greedy, evil, wicked, demonically possessed, hating ass bitch. But it's a lot of cold-blooded damn mothers out here. And trust and believe me, I respect elders, okay? But at the same time, you gotta earn respect to get respect. It's a whole lot of shiesty, low-down, dirty, grimy ass mothers around here, okay? But it's also a lot of good for nothing ass fathers out here and things too. The ironic thing is you actually see a lot more mothers that sabotage. There's a lot of fathers who are neglectful, don't take care of their children and just not there. But you got a lot of mothers who will flat out sabotage their children. I'm talking about take you out. Your daddy might not have been there and neglected your ass, but your mama would set your ass up to be killed. That is a matter of fact. And people don't see it. And the sad thing, you can have siblings, man, that you ain't never done nothing to. You might not even never had an argument with them. Cousins, you ain't done them no wrong. They ain't got no reason to dislike you, and every last one of these people be in, man. That's another sign and symbolism. Motherfucker always run around here, oh, I'm in. Yeah, they in shit. They in all right. That whole notion of saying they in, they fucking sellouts is what they mean. They in this shit is what they mean. They done sold they soul and they ass to the satanic powers that be. They done took satanic oaths. They under contract and they playing they goddamn role. So they in. This how they get their bread. This how they get them incentives. Y'all better pay attention, man. You got people around now, right around you right now. You swear your bestie. You think your best friend. And y'all probably have fun together and different things like that. I'm not saying that these people, y'all don't understand. They play their role, man. Y'all can have good conversation, man. Y'all can go out and have good meals together, dance together, laugh together, all kinds of shit. That's what people do that's undercover. That's what they do that's undercover. Hold on, y'all. But y'all have to, I want you all to understand my point of view of telling you a lot of things like this. And it's for more than one reason. Because this thing goes in more than one way. Now, for those of you who are awake, who are aware, okay, or think that you are, yet you're not quite sure. Like a lot of people who are awake and aware, they're very vigilant about the persons, places, and things outside of them, but they're not on alert about the people closest to them, because they naturally assume these people care about me, these people love me, these, whatever relation you have with those persons. And when you awaken aware, you have to be awake and aware to everything and everybody, no matter whom they are. Okay? I tell you all these things for this reason. One, because it's a lot of people who are being screwed over in this way. People who are being targeted, people who are being set up and taken out every day. But also for another reason, guys, because there's a lot of people who are under mind control, who may be suffering or battling with mental illness, and who are also targets. And those persons who are in the combination of all that, they're under mind control, are under demonic possession, they're being targeted, as well as they're battling with mental illness. Those are the ones who the powers that be triggered to be your lone wolf shooters, to commit these random acts and these staged events, and you know, these crimes and different things that happen. And a lot of persons end up getting hurt and killed in all kinds of things. So the shit is done in more than one way. And this is I almost feel like this is done in an effort to confuse a lot of people. Just here recently, there's another situation at another Walmart. How many damn times are y'all going to see? How many times do you need to see an active shooter at Walmart for you to realize that there is a pattern? And just because this happening at different Walmarts in different states and different things like this doesn't mean it's not a pattern. There keeps being active shooters at Walmarts. Why? That's for a reason. Okay? Nobody has ever stopped to think as to how many school shootings it has been. The majority of the school shootings that have taken place, do you realize these be full grown ass adults? And as out of all the places that they could go and decide to shoot up, they decide to do a school. And a lot of times it's an elementary school, like school with some of the youngest people in it. Why? If all the places that you could just wig out and decide to go and shoot up. Not that you should be doing it at all. It's awful. It's evil. You absolutely should not be doing it. But what people don't understand, they don't analyze that. And they don't analyze the persons who are doing these things. These people be under mind control. These people been and got triggered to do this shit. These people be battling mental illness, and they're also targeting individuals. So there's a legal technology that's being used on them, like the voice to skull, where things is being beamed into their head to do certain things, to react in certain ways. And y'all don't understand that this shit is being set up, it's being controlled by a higher power. I know it's a lot easier to think, oh my God, this person is just crazy and got up one day and lost their mind. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? But see, most people don't have to think about what the hell else is going on. What is causing these things to happen and to keep happening and to keep happening? Nobody wants to think that far. People are getting up and annihilating their whole families, and nobody is thinking as to why. This has happened multiple times this year alone, y'all. Nobody is analyzing these things. Nobody is looking into why. You just keep, these are not isolated events. You have adults, there has been multiple cases where there have been adults in a home, and it'll be a lot of children, 3 or more children in a home, and they'll all be massacred. A lot of murder suicides have allegedly been going on. That's what they've been calling them, murder suicides. Family annihilations, a lot of that has been going on. This is when a person gets up and kills their entire family in their home. Nobody is researching these things. Nobody's analyzing these things. Nobody's questioning as to why this shit keeps happening. These people are under mind control, and they are being triggered. This shit is being set up. It's being plotted, planned, schemed. It's being set up, and these persons are being triggered to react in certain ways. In a certain way. It's just, you know, so I tell y'all these things for multiple different reasons, because like I said, you have those of them who is on the end of these things where they are being attacked, okay, being used and being abused in a way because people are setting them up to be a sacrifice just so they can get some type of benefit off of it. But then you also have the persons who are being targeted, manipulated in the mind, and all kinds of things. And these are the very persons that is triggered for these major staged events that goes on when a lot of persons end up getting hurt or killed or something. Y'all got to pay attention to what is happening, to what is going on. Let's get some tarot real quick, guys. And we're going to wrap this reading up. Spirit, clarify somebody turned their back on you. Yeah, this is betrayal. This is betrayal, okay? For the love of money. For the love of money, okay? But I feel like this is giving you the motivation and determination to take action, to move forward, to strive for better, okay? But what I tell you is the wickedness in high places who have made this fucked up decision, this jacked up decision, okay? Who, this wickedness in high places, okay? This is the reason why this person that turned their back on you, your so-called family and shit, they have partnerships and alliances with those of them in power, your foes, your enemies, your ops, okay? These wealthy persons in power, official persons, the government, they're all false persons, Spirit is saying. They're the ones who've made this decision. They're the ones. Yeah. There's a lot of witchery that's being used. Somebody conjured this up. Somebody manifested this with this magician being here. Somebody used every tool that they had available to them in order to steal this from you. Fortunes from you, a home from you, trust, wills, bonds, inheritances, whatever. There's also been spell work that is being done to manipulate a situation and control a situation as well. Witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells. Yeah. Look at this. These people collaborated together. They're under contract together. These people collaborated together for the purposes of money. Yeah. Yeah. They collaborated together for the purposes of money. You're a star. You shine brightly like the star that you are. You have faith. You have hope. You have courage. You have strength. You have all those things. And you shine very brightly. And there could be hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true for you. Okay? A material harvest is going to come in for you. Okay? But this is what you have had to endure. This is what you had to have had to go through. Yeah, look, strength. Didn't I just say you had strength and courage and faith and everything that flipped right over? You've been a hermit this entire time, to yourself, by yourself, all alone. These persons that's working against you, they shepherds for the devil. They chained to the devil. They sold their soul to the devil. The price was cheap. Yeah. They've even been sitting back trying to sacrifice you. They've been sitting back trying to sacrifice you as well. These people wanted you dead. These people wanted you dead so that they could get away. They wanted you dead so they can get away with what they've been doing to you in secret. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? You've endured a lot of heartache and heartbreak because of this. You've endured a lot of heartache and heartbreak because of this. I feel like you're going to get, for those of you who are not in the know, that these things were going on, that these things were happening, that people closest to you have been working against you and getting over on you, you're going to find out. Even more so than you just listening to me, you're going to, at some point, you're going to find out. And when you do, I really hope that you cut these people off from your life entirety, okay? You don't have to harbor hate and resentment, okay? But you don't ever have to deal with them again. Because these are definitely persons who does not deserve to be in your life. Period. Point blank. Yeah. There's a messenger that's going to come in and offer you some type of truth and clarity pertaining to what's going on. And it's going to bring about some type of happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillments, fresh starts for you. Yeah. These people were working against you in secret because they were in competition with you. They was working against you behind your back in secret because they were jealous of you, envious of you, intimidated by you, your own family. Your own family. And they're all chained to the devil. They're all... Yeah. But there's a major tower that has collapsed in this situation because whatever they have going on, whatever they has been doing, it has been exposed. Okay? And people could be facing, could be feeling stuck in a situation or even facing jail time or imprisonment for what they did pertaining to this money here. Okay? Okay, guys, so this reading has gone on long enough. Guys, I do hope that this is giving you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to the situation that you are dealing with. Okay? If you all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Also, you can contact me at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram at shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word, okay? Also, guys, if you all enjoy this reading, you enjoy my content, then please show your support by donating to the channel. It is greatly, greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance, okay? You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.